Did you associate being violent with being black or trying a black acceptance?
You know, I never really could get the black approval all the way, because they always were like, man, your mama white, man, you ain't really black, and blah blah blah, this, that, and everything. You know, they punch me in my mouth for that or whatever. You know, you ain't no real mama. Give me them potato chips, bitch ass. You know what I mean?
So did you associate being violent with being black or trying a black acceptance?
We're gonna whip that white bitch ass your sister. I'm like, no, you ain't. And I mean, there I am fighting 4 girls. Then once we fought, then their brothers come looking for me, you know. And my brother never was around, so that's how I got so tight with my friends. But you coming in stealing from people like me, who working, got about as much in my house as everybody else. She said, that ain't nothing special. She said, three ways to make money. You either be in jail, dead, or whatever, or always looking behind you. She said, second one is you inherit it. She's making me want to kind of cry, because she was straight with me. She said, and black people ain't got no inheritance in this country. Ain't no money waiting for them in their family. And the third one is to work for it, like we do. If you can work for it, hey, you stand a chance of being healthy, happy, or whatever you might call that. And so, you know, I adhered to that and started understanding what being a part of a workforce was. It was one of the things that I never will forget is that entertainment is a good job. It's just a good job, and I do it well, you know. And it's a hard job, and at times it pays well, and sometimes it don't at all.
Explain that hard part for people who are not associated with the entertainment industry, because a lot of people look at entertainers and they like, oh, they got it easy.
Well, that has to do with the people who say some of us got real jobs. Some of us got real jobs, you know what I'm saying? Try my job for a second.
Yeah, like my kids, I was in the car with my kids one day, and we were talking about their mother, you know, working or whatever, and she said, and my daughter was like, well, Dad, you don't have a job, because they don't see me leaving the house. So anyway, yeah, they don't really look at like what we do as real work.
And it is. So that's the one thing that I always try to remember, because one of the things that I noticed in my business, and it's heavily competitive, but there's especially among us blacks in Hollywood, but it's a general behavior, really.